score is now
it's one apiece.
It's one apiece.
Yeah. And we get a chance to have a look at Robbie Foldvari's break. And he's been working on his break. He didn't break like this when I saw him last time. He was breaking his snooker cue last time. Now he's got a break cue. Mayor's power break cue. Let's see how he uses it. He was using the power break against me. Bang. Ring ball, six ball. Oh, well, look, he's made 2 balls, and he has got a shot on the one. It may be cuttable. If it's not cuttable, guess what?
Safe.
And we're not like safe like you and me could play.
No.
This is what we're talking about. He's going to think of a great
Safety, yeah.
You know what I'm thinking? I'm going to talk to Clinton about after this match is over. I'm maybe compilating all the safety shots that played in this final and putting them all up.
On cue ball.
And I'll talk through all of them. Like, we choose the best 10 safety shots played by these guys.
And put it on cue ball.
Put them up. It's a great way of learning safety shots and how to play shots in situations. I think it's something great for our viewers.
I think it would be.
We're also talking about doing some funny things as well on Q-Ball TV. Like things of what to say when you win and things of what not to say when you lose. The Bill is a funny situation between you and me on the weekend, remember? I thought a great safety shot against Nabil, and Nabil played an even better shot on the 9 ball, potted an amazing 9 ball off the end rail, and he turned around to me and he goes, "Barry, do you really think that was safe?" And I went, "Come on, mate." I already felt bad enough that he punished me. Why turn around and say that? So we're gonna come along and do some funny things for you guys to watch at home. Situations that we've accumulated over the last few weeks in our events. So let's see what safety to play.
The only thing is we're going to miss Barry. Barry isn't going to be here after 6 weeks, is it? You're leaving in 6
I'm
weeks?
leaving in about 6-7 weeks.
That's okay. We'll be sending you the videos and you can commentate on them.
Well, the great thing for me is I can watch Q-Ball TV from Cyprus, from home.
Exactly, yeah.
We've got players from China who watch this, from America, from all over the world.
That's right. But we could send you videos and you could commentate on them and then we could...
I'd gladly do it. I'd gladly do it from home.
Yeah.
And there's nothing like commentating live. I've commentated post-commentary and live. There's nothing like doing it live because you're so excited. You don't know what's going to happen next. And
that's right.
If you guys did send me something that I haven't watched before,
you would watch it first and then you'd commentate.
Give me a box of Phoenix, guys. I'm so excited. You see, commentating, people I like criticism and stuff, and I've got a lot of complaints about commentating. I've got a lot of compliments about the commentating. And it's different styles. Some people just like to call shots. Some people like to make it interesting. Some people like to deviate. It all depends because sometimes you've got a really long match. You don't just want to talk about what shots are going to play. And I really believe entertainment first, and let the players show their stuff. Let the viewers watch and learn from what they're doing. I'm not here to teach them how to play. You know, I'm just here to entertain and add some flavour to the tournament, to the
final.
match. Yeah. That's why I was really excited when I found that I was doing this commentating with you, because I really pride myself on giving it my best, and I really feel that you and me always work well together with commentating.
Yeah, we did. The last one we did was the semi-final in the 10 ball in New South Wales. It was 10 ball, I think. No, it was 8 ball. The one which had Rogic and Stuart Lawler in the final.
Oh yeah,
it was.
That was the 9 ball, man.
Yeah, it was the 9 ball. Yeah, it was the New South Wales 9 ball. Yeah, correct.
Well, big shot here. Let's have a look at Robbie Foldvari's potting skills. Yep, I'll give him an A+. And position, A-. But I tell you what, though, that was not an easy shot.
He could play safety here or go up and down the rail and come back and get the full.
Well, again, the pot isn't that easy, and position back to the 4, avoiding that traffic isn't that easy either. This is an awesome match, Geoff, for you.
I'm just curious, like, did it take you 3 seconds to figure out that you should put the 3 in the middle and just roll forward and see what happens?
That's what I was just telling Barry, that I was saying that it's a cuttable shot.
In off in the corner pocket.
I was standing over the table this year, it was so good.
Awesome.
Pretty good player, though. He's very good.
Well, that's Geoff for you, a very good friend of mine, and one of the most naturally talented players in the country. You know, I'm really excited about this match. We're going to learn a lot about safety play in this match. So, safety play and attack.
Dave's parents are sitting there on the side.
Yeah, we just we discussed that earlier. We said, oh yeah, how much pressure he's on. He's got people watching him. He's got parents there. He's got a 3-time billiard champion.
And he's going for his very first Australian title.
Correct. Yeah. Because he hasn't won
no
one.
offense, but the mother's pretty cute.
Thanks, Jeffrey. I was just talking about how serious we were in this match, and you came and made it even less serious.
We're lighting things up. Dave is very focused. He knows he needs to take control of the table when he's got it. Otherwise, he's going to lose like John Williams did, unfortunately, in the semis.
That was really impressive what foldvari did to Johnny Williams. It just sat him down the whole match.
He's a machine.
It really is.
He's the mirrors. Oh.
It might be a very slow. You know what? Actually amplifies.
He needs oil.
No, I'll tell you what. That's a great sample shot, by the way. But you know what actually amplifies the fact that he's slow is the fact that he never misses. That's what it is.
He's methodical. He's surgical. That's what he is.
Like Ralph Suko. He actually reminds me of Ralph Suko. The way he plays.
Put it a different way. Rothall played Fisher in the game before in the semis, and they took longer than it took for Robby to demolish Lindsay. Even though Robby played slowly. He plays slow because he gets the ball.
Exactly. It appears that he plays really slow because he never misses. That's a very good point.
Bastard.
That's really slack, Jeffrey.
Jeffrey says that in a half-hearted way. He's envious of how brilliant Robby foldvari is, and I'm sure that everyone out there understands that.
And as you heard, Jeffrey said he's a machine, but a very slow machine. We were discussing that earlier.
Get some oil and some lube. Wow.
Hey, how was the double in the last game? How did that look on TV?
That looked great.
It did?
It was an absolute. Yeah, no, it didn't look. Well, he made it look easy.
I mentioned that he had to. It was a very tough safety. He might as well go for the attacking option.
Yeah, he didn't have a choice there because there was no way he could have played that safety onto the safety on that shot.
Because Dave sat down, looked over at me, and he thought I played a good safety shot. Then he doubled it. He looked at me again. He said, "Fuck, that was a good shot."
No, but Geoff, we were discussing me and Barry. Sorry, was it Barry? Was it? Yeah. I'm just kidding.
Not Carly here, man. It's not Carly.
But I was telling Barry earlier that we watched Robbie Potter shot dodging 6 balls yesterday. Dodging literally 6 balls.
6 balls.
6 balls. He actually dodged them and actually played 100% pot when it was, players like myself wouldn't be able to pot. And I'm a crap player anyway, but he actually potted it. It was very amazing playing with that shot.
Wow. It's interesting because Rothall had a really good safety, and then
there's a combination shot here.
foldvari had a really good kick safe, and Rothall been, in my opinion, the best safety player at night.
Do you think he'll go for the combination, or he'll play safe here and put the white behind the 9?
With his style, I think
I'd just like to say that I'm very surprised at how quickly he's getting down on the tape.
Yeah,
he's sped up. Look, as he's getting used to 9 ball, he's realising the tempo and rhythm are very important. He's speeding up his tempo and rhythm. He's a lot faster than what he was.
That was a good
last
shot.
time I saw him play.
See, that's what happens when you don't take a minute to take a shot.
Yeah.
You fuck up.
Yeah.
Sneak it on the 4, boys.
Thanks for that, Jeffrey. Well, I actually don't think you need to take a whole minute to make a decision. But that was very difficult.
I've seen you take a bit of time, Barry.
I have. Look, you know what I'm like. Yeah, I give it my. I like
You're
to give it my
slow.
100% when I'm playing. No, I've also had matches where I play absolutely when I'm on fire. I can't miss. I mean,
Fire.
Awesome. I make decisions quickly. But today when I was playing my matches, I did finish in 7th or 8th position, quarters or whatever it was. But I was disappointed with my play because I made a couple of errors that I shouldn't have made today. It wasn't because I was playing quick, because I was playing. It was actually because I was playing too slow. You know what I mean? It wasn't. My natural rhythm isn't slow. I walk fast. I normally play fast, but I was under a lot of pressure from the players that I was playing today. And by the way, Robby foldvari absolutely destroyed me on the winner's side, 7 racks to 1. Like
That's
I said,
a huge score.
the first ball I pot, I'm 5-0 down. He did not let me see a ball. He was just safety.
And you would be under a lot of pressure at that stage when you were 5-1 down.
He's the master of the double kiss. Great billiards player, obviously. You see double kiss the eight before? Perfect.
Like Jeffrey, you just said that was really sexy. Like I said, safety play in this game is going to be absolutely fantastic. And you know, it's funny. I really enjoy watching matches like this, where they're playing a lot of safety. It's great to watch the run-outs. And run-outs are obviously extremely exciting to watch, but like in my game, I want to learn more safety, and watching these guys play, every time I watch them, I learn something. Now what's he going to do? He's going to kick safe somehow, isn't he?
I have no idea. Schooled here.
We're all being schooled here, man. This is actually, it's a great opportunity to watch two of the greatest players I've ever seen playing. He's going to come off thinly off the 4, I think. Just thinly off the 4, try and get behind the knife.
He's got great pace control. He's really got the pace of the table. I think he's playing with new equipment, isn't he? He just got his MezQ.
He's now sponsored by MezQ, which, as you know, in my opinion is... Well, you've played my Q, my MezQ, my Mace Ace 807. What do you think?
Oh, it's a pretty average Q.
No, be honest.
Okay, it's fully sick. But
You told me that it's the best Q you've ever played with in your life.
Robbie couldn't put a ball aside yesterday, seriously, and because he was just getting used to his Q, and today he's playing touch shots like there's no tomorrow.
They really are. MezQs are really great Qs because they give you a consistent strike on the ball, and they're weighted very well. I don't know if that's behind the net. No, it's an open ball. So now Foldvari has a chance to attack here, and I'm sure he will attack.
Put $100 on Foldvari putting out. The man's a machine.
He really is extremely solid. Now he's going to take his time here.
Sorry about that, Barry. I was
That's fine. I was commentating with Jeffrey while you were away.
yeah, that's fine. I was just it was just a couple of people asking from New South Wales, wondering who's in the final.
In the final
Yeah,
of this event.
yeah. People from New South Wales had called me and asked me who was in the final.
From our home
Sydney.
state.
Yeah,
Richard Evans.
yeah. It was Richard Evans actually.
Well, he just played, like Jeffrey just said, Jeffrey nailed it. He's got great pace control. And the speed that we're using Simonis 860.
I love this cloth.
Oh, it's the best cloth in the world to play on. It's, and this is actually, this table that we're playing on right now is a Brunswick. I believe it's an old Brunswick Crown 3. But it's just been reconditioned and it's got brand new Simonis cloth on it, and it plays like a dream. We're using Aramith TV Pro Cup balls. And I mean, that's what we always ask for. I like playing in tournaments with just good equipment. I mean, is it too much to ask for a table that's level?
No, not at all.
And that actually reacts well.
But believe it or not, we had a bit of an issue with one table today where it was bouncing a lot, and they had to shut that.
I was on that table last
Unfortunately, I didn't see what happened there earlier, but when you were commentating with Jeffrey, but I guess I'm gonna have to watch it on cue ball now and see what
a
happened.
couple of awesome safeties.
Yeah, well, I'll be watching it for sure.
Ooh. So he's got great pace control, but he's just overrun that one a little bit. Still should be fine because he's also a fantastic player. And I disagree with what people say about slow players not having natural ability. This guy's got a lot of natural ability. This is a half ball. Stun the white over.
A little bit of stun. We should be okay.
Foldvari to go 2-1 up on the Roth. Nice shot.
So what you couldn't hear just now was Dave asked Beggsy a question about something, and nobody could actually hear what it was, and then Foldvari quit screaming out, so what's the problem? And
that's what I said. I go, what's the issue?
And Dave quite kindly replied, no issue, and said to Beggsy, well, I guess it's at your discretion. I suspect he's complaining about the slowness of play.
This happened last time as well.
I suspect. But
Machine.
Yeah, but you know what? He is inside 45 seconds 45 seconds almost every time.
Yeah, look, I think
he
he's
really
about
is.
fine. Yeah.
And even if it's a minute shot clock, he's still way inside there. He just appears to be slow because he never bloody misses a ball.
Look, if a player has an issue, they should be calling a referee to put the clock on, which I've not seen a single time this tournament. I've seen people complain that he's slow, but I think they should. If they do have an issue, they should call a referee to put a clock on.
You know what I want to ask him is that would they still be complaining that he's slow if he couldn't play?
No.
Exactly. It's just bloody awesome. So get your head down, guys, and play this guy. Don't get me wrong, I like both Rothall and Foldvari. And maybe yes, I usually do root for the other dog, and I do really, maybe, as a commentator, I'm not supposed to be biased, but, Rothall's one of my best friends. He's never actually won an Australian title, so I would love to see him win. He's also from SA.
Go SA.
Well, I was just about to say, we do have a South Australian here who definitely will be rooting for a South Australian playing there.
But that being said, I want the very best from both players, and this is Foldvari's speed. Let the man play and do. He's awesome, man. He's awesome.
I think he seems like he's so slow because he plays the same pace every single shot. So he's probably within his 45 seconds, maybe a minute at the most, but it's because it's every single shot, no matter how easy or hard it is.
And that is actually a very good thing to do, is to be methodical like that and rhythmical like that. So it's a sign of a true champion. Like I said, I'm not looking for either one player to win, but I want to see both of them give it the very best, and I don't agree with the shot clock.
Did you introduce Lyndall before? Or?
Everyone knows Lyndall. She needs no introduction.
But he didn't say,
Go SA.
Well, there's only 2 South Australians that came to the tournament, and one of them's in the final, and the other one crashed and burned badly.
Unfortunately.
You get him next time, Lyndall. Foldvari on the 1 ball. I believe he's going for this, actually. Why not? You get position on the 2 off 2 rounds. Oh, he's going for a safety.
Behind the black.
Look at this shot, man.
Behind the black.
His safety is incredible. It's world-class safety.
You know what?
World-class.
I can guarantee Rothall's jumping this.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
What do you think, Lyndall? Do you think he's going to jump?
It's my pleasure. Robbie, when you hear this, be my pleasure. You've been a gentleman when I first met you, and it's my pleasure to commentate on the caliber of matches you're delivering, and you played awesome this tournament. So have you, Rothall. You're a star in the making. You know it. I know it. The whole room knows it. Humble to be commentating this match. This is brilliant. I mean,
what do you think?
Do
Do you think he's going to jump that, or do you think Lyndall?
He's got a 1-rail kick between the 3 and 6, but pretty risky. Jumping, it's more direct. He's also got a rail kick on the left side.
Rothall's
between the 4 and 2.
isn't he?
He's a great jumper. The thing is, if you jump it, you don't know what's going on. It's just the way hitting the ball. This way, you might be going 2 rails to clip the 1 and go safe. That's how this man thinks. 1, 2 rails. Yeah, he was trying to clip the 1 and go safe. Again, what did I say? We're getting schooled on how to play safety. Wow. And our referee there, Robin Beggs. Robin Beggs, you are also a great player. He performed very well this event. I honestly thought he was going to be in the final today. Nabil, your voice has changed.
Hello.
Very high-toned voice there, Nabil.
Why, thank you.
That's, ladies and gentlemen, that's Lyndall Hulley. Lyndall,
I'm back, yes.
you've been watching this match as well, just like we have. What are your thoughts so far on how everything's going?
Well, actually, I only just walked back in the door.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Then that was a silly question to ask, I'm sorry.
it was. Well, obviously, I'm from South Australia, and Dave's from South Australia, so I hope like how he wins. But he's playing is he 3-time world billiards champion?
Yeah, and
He's a
honestly,
freak.
He's a freak.
His white ball placement is just second to none, as obviously, you win a world billiards championship, you need to know where the white ball's going.
Also, this bionic man, I think there's moving parts inside him. It's like bionic man. I would be surprised if his eyeballs have got little cameras in it. He zooms in, zooms out. Okay, it's 5.5 inches away.
You are also a freak, Barry the Mule Mavros.
Thank you. That's why I'm on the best pool team in Australia, the Freaks. I know maybe we've only won it 2 times together, but we have a great team. You know what makes my team really great?
Because you're in it.
No, it's not because
Oh,
I'm in it. Because
okay.
we're actually a team
Yeah.
of 7 really good players. None of us are professionals. None of us are world class. Robby Foldvari is, but what we are world class at is being really good mates, sticking together in tough times, and just delivering what we can. And together, we are world class. I mean, as a unit.
A team of champions will always beat a champion team. No wrong way around. I'm tired.
The second ball is missed in this match. Probably the third ball is missed all day.
Yeah, probably.
How old is Robby?
That would be a very good question, Barry.
He would be in his late 40s or mid 40s.
I'm having this really weird
young.
sense of deja vu. Didn't we have this same conversation the last frame you and I commentated, like at the last tournament? We've had the same
He looks
conversation
really
about
young, but he's done.
He
He's
does.
had so much achievements. I think he's older.
I would have to say, you'd have to say he's mid to late 40s. I would.
Well, nonetheless, I know one man in the room that's not unhappy that he missed, and that's David Rothall. He's going to
Yes.
capitalise right now on what's going on, and he will take full advantage. He needs to punish Foldvari for missing
For that
ball.
shot, for sure. Take this frame and then break and hope you get a ball and run a couple of racks maybe and get yourself back in front.
Yeah, well, it's only 2-1.
Or is that all?
I think
Okay.
it's only 2-1. It feels like
Alright.
a lot more. We've seen a lot of great safety.
Yeah.
And also, he wants to feel the wrath.
Neither of them are the quickest pool players.
Both are quite slow. You know, it's funny. I've played against both of them, and both of them sat me down and just made me wait and wait and wait, rack after rack, before I had a chance to play. And it's not so much that they're not quick, but they just don't mix much. And so you're sitting there, you could be sitting down. Like, I mean, David Rothall sat Kobe Richardson down 5 racks in a row.
Yeah.
5 in a row before Cody came back to the table in the race to 9. That's harsh.
Certainly is. Been there and experienced that myself at the World Titles. And yeah, it's hard. And you get a chance, and after you've sat there for 5-6 racks, and it's really hard to come back. And when you do get a chance
That's why you're
and
a
not
champion.
miss,
You have come back from a situation like
sometimes.
I'm very privileged as a human being. I've not only was I blessed with natural ability, my real talent, as you all know, is David Belgic hit this on the head. He goes, Barry, you finally found a way to make final table every time. You're a great pool player. David Belgic said to me, I'm a really good pool player, but he goes, you're a great commentator.
I think you're the best commentator Australia has ever had for 9-ball, for sure.
Again, a control shot. You see, on shots like he just played, I had trouble controlling my motion and speed and table.
To put the ball, keep your accuracy while you're jacking up a little bit from near the rail and screw back like that and land easy on the 9. It was a great shot.
Shot.
And
I have confirmation. I'm sure the people at home, they know what the score is because there's a score underneath.
yes,
But
yeah,
we don't have that luxury. The score is 2 apiece.
2 each. Well, I think we're in for a late one here, Barry.
Man, the more the better. I'd love to see a double hill match here. And
It's
I'm
already 11 p.m.
hours.
It started at 10 a.m.
This is a match that I'm going to be analysing later on with Clinton. There have been a lot of great another one as
Like
well.
that.
A lot of great safeties in this match.
Yeah.
You know, I
Looked
said
like it was going to go too far.
you weren't here when I said this, and I said we have the 2 best safety players in Australia.
Yeah, yeah.
And for anybody out there, myself, number 1, I really want to improve my safety game. I feel that's an area that if I get involved in safety, I get beaten quite frequently,
Yeah.
even against average safety players. And because I'm new to the game, I've only been playing the game for a year and a bit. But I watch a lot of Lyndall on TV, I read a lot about it, and Rothall tells me he practices safety 2 to 3 hours a week.
Yeah, yeah. He's got a book, apparently. His mum was telling me
I have the same
earlier.
book by Bob
The book he takes with him to work. Oh, and I hope his work's not listening now or watching.
Well, I read that book when I'm at work as well.
Okay.
But I was the boss.
it's a bit different then, but
yeah, the book is called Advanced. It's a book written by Bob Henning.
I mean, look at that for a safety shot, kick shot, and
Advanced
get a safe back.
training techniques for the professional player.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, by Bob Henning. It's great. It comes with 5 DVDs as well. And there's also a beginner's book. Well, not beginners. It's only for professional players and the high level stuff.
Right.
There's lots of drills in there, and there's a lot of creative safeties in there to learn. And he's practiced all of them.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like most people, when you get to a certain level, most people can pop balls and run racks. And there's 2 big differences between champions and your good player is your safety game and your self-belief.
Self-belief's a big one.
Always, no matter what your circumstances are, you believe that you're going to win. It was a bit unfortunate. It was nearly an awesome safety by Robbie.
David Rothall
Picked
played,
up the gap there.
that's the strength of foldvari. Rothall played a great safety shot. And foldvari kicked at the ball and landed the save. I mean, that's awesome. But he
That's
doesn't
right,
see,
yeah.
people say he's lucky,
Yeah.
but I really believe you make your own luck. And when you're a 3-time World Beer champion, and I said that like 5 times this match, people are getting sick of it, but he's kicking that ball with accuracy.
Oh, he knows where the white's going to go off the kick. He knows where the object ball's going. Maybe sometimes there's a bit of luck involved, but in the end, I think with Robbie, it's knowledge.
Oh yeah, he's done that ball with a good check. Beautiful. I think Jeffrey nailed it when he said he's a machine. And I fully back him to run this entire rack. He gets good shape on the floor. I believe this rack is over.
Oh, he's still got it.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's pace. Pace
That's
makes the
right.
pocket speed.
yeah,
We call it pocket speed.
that's right. Yeah, if you've
I'd
got,
love to come along and do China.
you'd love to come to China? I can't wait. 30 degrees. Get away from this winter.
Really?
And tomorrow night I will be in 25 plus degree weather for 12 days.
It's one of the very few countries I've always wanted to visit.
It's a great country. Like, I mean, it's a culture shock. There's some things that go on there that, you know, until you see them, you really don't believe it. But, you know, you're walking down the road and you see men and women all dressed up in their nice suits and they're spinning on the side of the road, and you have to sometimes jump out of the way so it doesn't get you. But the people are so friendly. They love their
So
pool.
they don't mind spitting on you.
Yeah.
You just want pickles.
You know, you can't. The language barrier is, you know, pretty unreal. Not many. I can't speak. I can say a few words in Chinese, but
Well, there's a couple of reasons I want to go. One, I'm intrigued with the culture and the history of the place, but more importantly, in this case, you're going to the World Championship. When are we going to World
I'm
Championship?
actually going to the China Open.
China Open.
China Open 9 ball. There's a men's and a women's event, and I'm really looking forward to it. You got players like, well, besides all the top female players, Alison Fisher, Gerda Hofstadter, Jasmine Ocean, and the Asian ladies shouting Pan Gayan Kim. You're having like Ralph Zakay, Niels Ryan, and Efren Reyes, Francisco Bustamante are all going to be there. So it's a great opportunity, obviously, to be playing.
I'm one of the few guys in this room that actually know all those names.
Yeah. It's a great opportunity to be playing, and I did well in my last tournament in China 2 weeks ago, finished equal 17th, so I'm looking forward to hopefully backing that up at this one.
Yeah.
But not just
Who
that.
was the female player that you found, that you find the most exciting and talented player to watch at the moment? Who's hot at the moment?
At the moment, you'd have to say Xiaoxia Lu from China. She won the World Championships last year at the age of 16.
I've seen her play.
She was I think it was 5-1 down, and Karen Kaur missed a reasonably easy ball for someone of that calibre to go 6-1 up going into the break. But instead,
She's ever played the shot a little bit.
a little hard. 5-2 to Xiaoxia Lu, and when we came back from the break, she broke and ran 5 racks in a row to go 7-5 up.
Wow.
And she ended up winning 9-6, 9-5. She,
Lyndall, that there's absolutely no difference between a man and a woman on a pool table.
No.
I really
No.
do.
I think it's just like,
All technique
yeah.
and ability. And these girls could match it with the best male players.
Oh yeah, Umi Jasmine Ocean. She's made the semi-finals of the world
She was
world straight pool.
26 years old, though,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. She.
Actually, I'm going to go out with Nabil Hassan, and I leave you with Jeffrey Yu and Lyndall Hulley. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Barry. We've just seen Robbie come up with a dry break. But hasn't left Dave a shot on the one. How you going, Geoff?
I'm going well, thank you. A few beers
Awesome.
under the belt.
Lucky you.
Where's the one just on the other side of the 7? Is it?
Yes, yeah. No drinking for me tonight.
So presumably we'll see a push out here, everything else is on. So he's got to put the cue ball nice and safe. Where would you put it, Lyndall? Near the 8?
Yeah, I think so. Leave him, a trap shot. Maybe the cut into the one would go in off in the corner pocket.
There's a lot to sneak it behind back there, though.
You want to make it as hard as for him as possible to get on the 2, but yeah. Do we think Robbie will take it on, or he'll go for a safe?
Go for a sack, put the cue ball behind the 7.
Yeah.
Send the wide up, the one up and down the table. What do you think?
Yeah, I think the right shot's to go for a safe. I mean, the one's potable, but to get a round back on, have a shot on the 2 is very tricky.
It looks like it's cannoning into the 6, doesn't it?
It sure does. Which is then dangerous. He brings the corner pocket into play.
Unless he thinks he can cannon the 6th pin and go up and down the table with it. That'll be tough.
Well, if anyone can do that, I'm sure Robbie could.
He's a pretty good breaker considering he doesn't play pool. He must have had 5 or 6 great breaks against John Wims.
Yeah, that match was 9-1. And he beats John Wims. Yeah. Which, as we all know, John Wims is one of the best players in the country, and plays a lot more pool than Robbie does. So.
Well, that's the thing. John just didn't get a chance to play.
No, yeah. It's not much you can do when someone's just breaking or running out, or leaving you. When you do come to the table, you're in a tough safety.
Look at this. He's putting back in. Safety the other way.
It's sometimes hard, I think, when Robbie doesn't play the game much, and you look at something and you've got so many different options that you must go, oh, I don't know what to do. Let's give Dave a shot.
Now I wonder if he's going to play some sort of bleed shot here, where he's going to double kiss the 1 and flip the black in.
Or maybe the one off the back rail off the black into the corner. Yeah.
We'll see that. I don't know what he played there. What do you think?
Oh, I think he was trying to go for a safety.
Well, he's got it.
Where we left the one near the middle, well, in the middle of the table to cut into the
Oh, sorry.
socket.
I thought the 9 ball was the cue ball.
Okay. It is a bit hard on this TV's. The colour doesn't come out too well.
Then I'm really not sure what he was playing. Maybe he was trying to play the double kiss onto the black.
Possibly, or trying to stun the cue ball over into the 2 and sit behind the 9.
Or even double kiss with the cue ball coming back up the table if he hit it nice. He's a billiards player.
Yes, well, he certainly knows his angles. But Dave has a good opportunity here.
Yeah, it'd be good to see him run the rack.
Get some confidence and get the match back on even scores.
Nice bit of check there. Is there any problems here? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It all looks good, doesn't it?
Yeah, all looks pretty open.
8's in a perfect position for the 9 to make it easy.
Guess the key is getting the right position on the 3 ball. As the 6, I'm not sure from this angle whether it's hampering the pocket or not.
You said it well. You're rubbing your eyes, and I'm thinking these guys have got great mental stamina. They've been playing all day. It's what time is it?
Yeah, but they're still winning.
They're still winning, so they're pretty motivated. It's 11:15.
Yeah, they started at 10. I was just thinking about that lovely 10-hour flight I have tomorrow.
Did Dave tell you how you played 47 racks against apparently quite a good player the other day?
Okay.
Before he came, and he won 44 out of the 47 racks, and he only missed 4 balls, he tells me.
Oh, okay.
So pretty impressive.
It was probably at Empire on Thursday night before our 8-ball league that we all played over there.
Well, it may have been a private table. Maybe with some private money.
Might have been, yeah.
Now, Dave, of course, is a PhD student.
He is.
I'm sure he brings his smarts to the table too.
He is, yeah.
You very seldom see him play the wrong shot.
And he's about to start his PhD, I think, next year. 26 years of age and still at school.
And I spoke to Dave earlier today and I asked him whether he'd changed anything from last year in terms of technique. And he said he hadn't changed a thing. He said all he's been doing is playing and practicing and his game's improving.
Oh, yeah. Like I said before earlier, that he's, come from two-shot pool and snooker. So he's, getting the hang of these bigger balls that we have to use in American pool.
How long's he been playing this game for?
Probably, I think, 2 to 3 years. But last year, I think, was probably his real first taste of success. He's made 2 finals.
Yeah.
Lost to Dave Roljak in both of them.
Yep. And he's an absolute bum. Don't know how you could lose against him.
Yeah, no, Dave can't play at all, can he?
No, he's very nice to watch, though. Dave Roljak, that is. An interesting technique that Rothall does have. His arm sticks out, his shoulders overhanging the cue.
Yep.
But it works for him. He's got a little flick, but he's okay.
I think you can have like a few more flaws in your technique in American pool than you can have if you're a snooker player.
Yeah.
You see some of the Asians, Bustamante queuing for instance, the guys just won the world championship. And if you weren't a pool player and didn't know who he was, you'd think, how does this guy cue?
Wish we had footage of Mars Salazar.
Yeah, very similar.
He's brilliant to watch. Plenty of power, lots of spin.
Yeah, Mars is Filipino as well, isn't he?
It's great to watch. Nice guy too. Well, it's just about perfect.
Yeah. Just bring the wiper off the side rail. It's been a good tournament.
Yeah, pity about the turnout, don't you think?
Yeah, the numbers are, I don't know, we're going to have to put our thinking caps on, I think, and try and work out what we can do to increase the numbers.
You have to get your SA brethren up here.
Yeah.
Down here.
SAU slackers that only 2 of us came over. We have to forgive my husband because he had to stay home and look after the kids. Yeah.
Somebody had to.
Yeah. Wasn't going to be me, no, that's right.
Sweet.
Nice run out there by Dave. 3-all.